Hello everyone, I'm Sophie Valentine and this is my book, Believe in Pixie Hart. I just wanted to say happy World Book Day. I hope you have a wonderful day celebrating all the brilliant books in the world, and I hope you enjoy my story today. When Pixie Hart was just a baby, it was quite clear that there was something extra special about this little lady. One day her mama looked deep into her big blue eyes and whispered, "As you grow up, you will soon realise you have the power to make your thoughts and wishes come true. And what is more," her mother continued, "you will teach others to do this too. This is only the beginning, it is just the very start, for you are one of a kind, my very special Pixie Hart." As Pixie grew older, she became well known in her town. To be perfectly honest, people thought she was a bit of a clown. Some even thought she was a little strange, but Pixie did not have any plans to change. She had a talent that nobody knew. Pixie had the power to think things that would later come true. Her mind was always full of weird and wonderful thoughts. Unicorns with fluffy purple manes and spaceships full of astronauts. If Pixie wanted ice cream for tea, or to spend the day playing in the sea, if she hoped to stay up a little later, or go and visit an alligator, she would simply think it and really believe it too. And every time, it would come true. One day, Pixie's class went on a school trip for the day. She sat at the front of the bus, out of the way. Pixie looked out of the window and dreamed of all her favourite things. Her thoughts were suddenly interrupted by a bell. "Ring, ring, ring!" "We've arrived," came Miss Tuck's excited voice. All the children began to rejoice. They all climbed off the bus and were greeted by the friendly forest ranger. He spoke for a while, teaching the children how to stay away from danger. "Right," said the ranger, "now you're ready to go. You've got things to look for. Search high and low." The children walked for miles and miles, full of adventure and lots of smiles. Time passed quickly and it began to get dark. The children became bored of walking and the school trip seemed to have lost its spark. When suddenly Miss Tuck shouted from the back, "Okay, we must not panic, but I think we've gone a little off track." Children began to shout and scream. Even Miss Tuck said in a squeaky voice, "This feels like a bad dream." Pixie thought long and hard. She decided she needed to take charge. Excuse me," she said, a little too quietly, but nobody took any notice, so she tried again, a little more mightily. "Excuse me, I know what to do." Everyone stopped and stared, apart from a few. "When I want my wishes to come true, I think carefully about what I want, and I really believe it too." "Okay," said Miss Tuck, "then that is what we must do, and we must do it sprightly." So the children did as they were told and closed their eyes tightly. Everyone began to open their eyes and looked at Pixie too. Nothing seemed to have changed, and they were unsure what to do. Miss Tuck seemed confused. "Pixie, it did not work." "I didn't think it would," said Felicity with a smirk. No, we must do it again," demanded Pixie, knowing that it is what they must do. "Okay," said Miss Tuck, "if you really want us to." "But this time," said Pixie, "everyone needs to really, really believe, and not just a little bit. After all, anything is possible if you truly believe in it." This time everyone got into a circle and they held each other's hands tight. They thought and they believed with all their might. "Miss Tuck," a loud voice came from the bushes ahead. "Hooray, it's the friendly forest ranger," the children said. As the children arrived at the safe warm bus, Felicity turned to Pixie and said, "Thank you for saving us." Pixie felt a warm feeling inside. Her face wore a smile she could not hide. Everyone was full of excitement on the way back to school as Pixie began to share her adventures with them all. The children were astounded by the power of her mind. Some said she was amazing, she was magical, but they all agreed that Pixie Hart was one of a kind. And that's the end of my story. So it's goodbye from me, and always remember, if you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Thank you so much for listening to my story. You can get your copy today for just £1.